Soraya and Delia, a chance to head back to the East Coast this week. Games against Maryland and Rutgers. First time you'll be playing them as new conference opponents. You guys grew up on the East Coast. How are things maybe different there? I know you said lacrosse is a big deal. Is soccer, the game itself, played any differently?
I think soccer is played a little differently, but I think because we play in the Big Ten, it's a lot similar just because I think on the East Coast it's a lot of tough soccer and not as much, I guess, finesse soccer, but so I think it's similar to the Big Ten in that it's really physical. I don't know, what do you think, Dee?
I definitely agree. I never really saw that big of a change. I just know, at least where I'm from on the East Coast, lacrosse was always the sport that was encouraged to play and the big thing, and it's huge. So I feel like out here there's no lacrosse whatsoever. So I think out here soccer is more developed, I want to say, and more pushed at a younger age versus where I'm from, and it's like lacrosse.
Delia, you grew up in Annapolis, so heading home to your home state for the game Thursday at Maryland. What's that mean to you to have a chance to play in your home state as a sophomore?
It's actually extremely exciting. I'm so excited to go home. It's nice to see that when I committed to Purdue and I came out to Purdue, soccer's not a big thing, no one really came out, but it's nice to like bring what I've been working on for so long and what I've been dedicating pretty much my life to right now, to bring it home and show it to those at home, like what I've been doing and how exciting it is, show them all my new teammates, all my new friends.
Soraya, you've gotten a chance to go back to Pennsylvania where you went to high school to play Penn State. Maybe this is a little bit different this time, you know, the D.C. area. What was it like for you coming from Barbados to Philly and finishing off your high school career?
It was definitely a big transition, but I think the good thing about Philadelphia and the East Coast compared to the Midwest is that there's a lot more, I would say, Caribbean people on the East Coast, so that transition made it a lot easier. I mean, traveling on the East Coast is also a lot easier, so if I wanted to go to New York or DC, I could always just hop on a train, but it's a lot harder to do that in the Midwest. So this definitely, I think the transition going to Philly before I came to the Midwest made it a lot easier overall.
Every soccer season kind of has its ups and downs. Unfortunately, a little bit of a down right now with the 3 straight losses. How do you get out of an offensive funk like that? How have you seen your teams in the past do that?
I always say we just, like at practice today, we're all extremely energized and like excited. We're ready to go. We don't, instead of feeling like we're down, it's like this is an opportunity to go up. We're ready to come at it. I don't think traveling is a big deal for us. Like, we're excited. We all want to go to the East Coast. We're ready to show what we can do. These new opponents that we've never played before. It's a fresh slate. So I think we're more excited than anything.
And I think for us too, like Delia said, like we came out today to practice and we all had energy, and we also know that our offense can score goals. Like, we've scored a ton of goals before these past 2 weekends, so we know that we can score. So it's not necessarily that we aren't confident. We just have to keep on believing in ourselves, and we'll put a couple in the back of the net this weekend.
Recently, there's been some 1-0 defeats this season. Last year, there were games that you maybe lost 4-3 that were much more high scoring. Does either of those kind of stick out in your mind as more deflating, that to lose a game that's high scoring like that, or the 1-0 game that one goal decides it?
I think one goal shows that we're there, we can do this. It just all comes down to moments. And I think obviously from last year, we are winning more of the moments than we were last year. It's only 1 goal differences now, and at the end of the day, it's just got to be tooth and nail who wants to fight for it in those single moments.